15 things King Charles III has exclusive power to do. The UK's monarchs are its figureheads. They are also the highest court in the land and influence the government. While they do not have any formal political power, they do hold a great deal of personal power and influence. From signing decrees that change lives to summoning the winds of change itself, King Charles III stands at the pinnacle of power, commanding forces that mere mortals can only dream of. But have you ever wondered what exclusive powers the King of England truly possesses? From granting pardons to creating new laws, you won't believe what the king is capable of. Keep watching to discover 15 things King Charles III has exclusive power to do. Number 1. The Royal Ascent and Legislation. Royal assent is a crucial step in the legislative process within a constitutional monarchy, where the monarch, in this case King Charles III, gives formal approval to a bill before it becomes law. While the king's power to refuse assent is largely symbolic and has not been exercised in the United Kingdom since the early 18th century, it remains an essential constitutional function. When a bill is passed by both the House of Commons and the House of Lords, it is presented to the king for his assent. Although the king's approval is a formality, it is necessary to complete the legislative process. Once the royal assent is granted, the bill becomes law and is referred to as an Act of Parliament. While King Charles III's power to refuse assent is not exercised in practice, the process itself is significant, as it represents the democratic principle of a constitutional monarchy. It symbolizes the balance between the executive and legislative branches of government and reinforces the king's role as a ceremonial head of state. Number 2. Summoning and dissolving Parliament. King Charles III holds the exclusive power to summon and dissolve Parliament in the United Kingdom. The summoning of Parliament is a significant event that sets the stage for important political and ceremonial occasions. During the state opening of Parliament, the monarch, representing King Charles III, delivers the King's Speech, outlining the government's legislative agenda for the upcoming session. This event not only marks the official start of the parliamentary session, but also demonstrates the monarch's constitutional role as the head of state. The summoning of Parliament allows King Charles III to address the nation directly on matters of national importance. Whether it's during times of crisis, celebrations, or commemorations, the monarch's speech can provide guidance, comfort, or inspiration to the people. On the other hand, the power to dissolve Parliament rests solely with the monarch. Dissolving Parliament marks the end of a parliamentary session and triggers the process of calling for new elections. This power allows King Charles III to ensure the democratic functioning of the country by facilitating the formation of a new government based on the will of the people. Number 3. Appointing and dismissing the Prime Minister. In the constitutional monarchy of the United Kingdom, the role of the monarch extends beyond mere ceremonial duties. When it comes to the appointment and dismissal of the Prime Minister, King Charles III wields a significant amount of power. While the selection of the Prime Minister is usually determined by the majority party in the House of Commons, the king ultimately makes the decision. As the head of state, King Charles III has the exclusive authority to choose the leader of the political party that holds the majority in the House of Commons. This power becomes particularly crucial during political transitions, such as general elections or when a prime minister resigns. The king's role ensures a smooth transition of power and the appointment of a new leader capable of commanding the confidence of the majority. Moreover, this power holds immense importance during times of crisis. In the face of national emergencies or instability, the king can dismiss prime ministers and appoint credible leaders. Number 4. Granting honors and titles. King Charles III possesses the exclusive power to grant honors and titles, including knighthoods and peerages. These distinctions recognize exceptional achievements and contributions to society. Knighthoods are bestowed upon individuals who demonstrate outstanding leadership and integrity in their respective fields. Peerages grant individual noble titles, acknowledging their remarkable accomplishments and commitment to public service. Notable examples include Sir Elton John, knighted for his contributions to music and philanthropy, and Baroness Valerie Amos, a peer recognized for her achievements in politics and public service. These honors symbolize merit and inspire others to pursue excellence. King Charles III's authority to grant such titles highlights the monarchy's role in acknowledging outstanding individuals and their invaluable contributions to society. Number 5. Granting pardons and clemency. King Charles III has the exclusive power to grant pardons and clemency to convicted individuals. This authority stems from the historical role of the monarch in the criminal justice system. Throughout history, the monarch has held the ultimate power of mercy, known as the royal prerogative. This power reflects the English legal tradition, where the monarch could pardon offenders and demonstrate compassion. Today, King Charles III's power to grant pardons and clemency remains crucial. It allows for the correction of potential injustices and shows mercy to deserving individuals. The royal prerogative maintains a balance between justice and compassion, allowing the monarch to intervene when leniency or forgiveness is warranted. King Charles III's power to grant pardons and clemency upholds the historical role of the monarchy and ensures justice is served with compassion. Number 6. Commanding the armed forces. King Charles III, as the Commander-in-Chief of the British Armed Forces, holds the exclusive power to authorize military action and deploy troops. This authority is crucial in times of war, national security, and peacekeeping missions. While the monarch's role is mainly ceremonial, their ability to make crucial decisions ensures the defense and security of the country. This power allowed King Charles III to mobilize and direct the armed forces, providing unified leadership and protecting national interests. In times of war, the monarch's authorization is vital for effective military operations and the nation's safety. Additionally, the power to deploy troops facilitates the UK's participation in international peacekeeping efforts. By swiftly deploying forces, King Charles III upholds national responsibilities and contributes to global stability and peace. Number 7. Declaring war and making treaties. King Charles III holds exclusive power to declare war, but this authority is exercised based on the advice of the Prime Minister and the government. The involvement of the monarch in international relations and diplomacy is of great significance. While the monarch can declare war, this decision is not made in isolation. It is a result of careful consideration and consensus building with the Prime Minister and the government. Likewise, the monarch plays a vital role in making treaties, negotiating, and signing agreements on behalf of the country. The monarch's involvement ensures stability and fosters cooperation on a global scale. Therefore, the monarch's collaboration with the government is crucial in making well-informed decisions regarding war and treaties, ultimately impacting both the nation and the world. Number 8. Creating and withdrawing diplomatic recognition. King Charles III wields exclusive power to establish and withdraw diplomatic recognition from foreign states. This authority, stemming from his role as the head of state, plays a vital role in preserving international relations and negotiating treaties. Diplomatic recognition involves acknowledging a foreign state as a legitimate entity and engaging in formal diplomatic relations. Conversely, withdrawing recognition serves as a means to express disapproval or signal a relationship rupture. This power holds great importance as it enables the establishment of communication channels and facilitates the negotiation of agreements, fostering peace and collaboration among nations. Throughout history, the monarchy has actively participated in diplomatic affairs, with notable examples including Queen Elizabeth II's involvement in the Northern Ireland peace process and King Charles's engagement in diplomatic missions and state visits. Thus, King Charles III's authority to establish and withdraw diplomatic recognition reinforces the monarchy's role as the ultimate representative of the United Kingdom in foreign affairs. Number 9. Granting citizenship. King Charles III has the exclusive power to grant citizenship to individuals based on criteria such as length of stay, financial stability, and proficiency in English. This power is typically exercised in exceptional circumstances, such as for individuals who have made significant contributions to the country or for national security reasons. Royal citizenship is a significant honor that provides various benefits, including voting rights, access to public services, and the ability to apply for a British passport. The significance of royal citizenship is particularly notable in exceptional cases, such as when Malala Yousafzai was granted honorary citizenship in recognition of her courage and commitment to education. This act brought attention to the importance of education for girls and women and served as a symbol of hope and inspiration. Number 10. Leading state visits. As the head of state, King Charles III represents the United Kingdom on the global stage, embodying the nation's values and interests during these visits. His presence lends credibility and prestige to diplomatic negotiations, facilitating discussions on matters of mutual concern. Additionally, state visits provide opportunities for bilateral trade agreements, collaborations in various fields, and the exchange of cultural and educational initiatives. Notable state visits by previous monarchs have left lasting impressions. Queen Elizabeth II's visit to Ireland in 2011 marked a significant milestone in Anglo-Irish relations, fostering reconciliation and understanding. King George VI's tour of Canada in 1939 reinforced the bonds between the two Commonwealth nations during a time of global uncertainty. 11. Opening and closing sessions of Parliament. As the constitutional monarch, King Charles III exercises certain ceremonial powers that date back centuries. Opening and closing sessions of Parliament during the state opening of Parliament, which marks the beginning of a new parliamentary session. King Charles III performs various symbolic actions and even outlines the legislative agenda for the upcoming session. The opening and closing of Parliament holds great significance for the functioning of the British government. They symbolize the cooperation between the monarch, the House of Lords, and the House of Commons. Although the monarch's role is largely ceremonial, it serves as a reminder of the constitutional monarchy's enduring presence and the important role it plays in the democratic process. Number 12. Granting charters. King Charles III has the power to grant royal charters to corporations, universities, and institutions, providing them with special privileges, rights, and protections. Royal charters hold great significance as they signify the monarch's endorsement and support for the institution. The Royal Society, Oxford and Cambridge universities, and the British East India Company are examples of institutions that have benefited from royal charters. The Royal Society received legal protection for their scientific experiments and research, while the universities were granted autonomy to govern their internal affairs and confer degrees. The East India Company received a monopoly on English trade with the West Indies. The granting of royal charters by King Charles III carries immense significance and has had a profound impact on various sectors of society throughout history. Number 13. Head the Church of England. In the United Kingdom, the reigning monarch holds the ceremonial position of Supreme Governor of the Church of England, reflecting the historical bond between the monarchy and the Church. While lacking direct authority over the day-to-day activities of the Church, King Charles III has exclusive powers within the Church. The monarch appoints high-ranking clergy members based on recommendations, preserving the Church's hierarchical structure. Additionally, the king presides over significant ecclesiastical events, including the coronation service and major religious celebrations. Through these ceremonial duties, the monarch symbolizes the nation's religious heritage and serves as a unifying force connecting the Church of England with the wider community. As the supreme governor, King Charles III's role is primarily symbolic, emphasizing the enduring relationship between the monarchy and the Church, shaping the cultural and historical fabric of the United Kingdom. Number 14. Mint coins. The authority to mint currency and feature the monarch's image on coins is an exclusive power held by King Charles III. These coins serve as a visual representation of the monarchy and embody national identity. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, coins play a vital role in the economy, facilitating transactions and fostering trade. By authorizing the minting of currency, the monarch wields significant influence over the nation's monetary system. Coins are not only instruments of commerce but also historical artifacts, preserving moments in time and reflecting the nation's evolution. The image of the monarch on these coins imparts a sense of authority and continuity to their narratives. In conclusion, the power to mint coins is a privilege reserved for King Charles III, symbolizing the nation's heritage and the enduring nature of the monarchy. Number 15. Grant lands and titles. As head of state, the monarch holds exclusive powers, including the ability to grant land and titles such as dukedoms and earldoms. Granting land and titles is a long-standing tradition that dates back centuries. In the past, it was used as a way to reward loyal supporters, particularly those who had served the crown in battle. Today, the practice continues, but it is more symbolic than anything else. When a monarch grants a title, they confer a noble rank on an individual, which comes with certain privileges and responsibilities. These titles can be passed down through the generations, allowing a family to retain their noble status for centuries. Similarly, when land is granted, it is usually done so with certain conditions attached. For example, the land may be granted on the condition that the recipient pays a certain amount of taxes each year or provides a certain level of military service to the crown. And there you have it, folks. These are just some of the incredible powers and responsibilities vested in King Charles III. What are your thoughts on his unique role? Share your opinions in the comments below. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and hit that notification button to stay up to date with our latest content. As always, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching.